Fani-Kayode has started his defense. Femi Fani-Kayode has reacted after the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) withdrawn case against the Kogi State Governor Yahaha Bello. In a recent post cited in one of his social media accounts, the APC chieftain, he has become a APC chieftain, has slammed all those that pronounce Yahaha Bello guilty of a crime he never committed. He wrote, "Now that the EFCC have written their case against Yahaha Bello and the Kogi State government, where are all those that condemned him and pronounced him guilty of a crime he never committed?" It should be recalled that the Kogi State governor was accused of diverting 20 billion naira bailout funds. The money meant for the payments of Kogi workers was alleged to have been domiciled in an interest-yielding account with the bank by officials of the state government. Meanwhile, earlier today, the case instituted against Yahaha Bello was withdrawn by EFCC, and Fani-Kayode, who is a close friend to Yahaha Bello, is excited over the news. So why is Fani-Kayode blaming the people? It was EFCC that brought out the case, and now they are withdrawing the case. Of course, your guess is as good as mine. Why would they be withdrawing the case? So what are they telling us? Are they telling us that it didn't happen, or they just feel like withdrawing it? And why is it that this man did not talk? Of course, you should know that he's not even ashamed of himself. Why didn't you talk before now when the EFCC said this and that? Based on what EFCC said, and a lot of people have been owed salaries. Many of the workers have been crying. Recently, a woman died as a result of not being paid of what is due her, and she died. And you are not telling us. You can imagine that they are birds of the same feather. Honestly, it is only God. Oh, it is only God. When I say only God, we as a people, we have our roles to play, and for our roles that we are going to be playing at some point in time, that God should help us so that it will materialize. That is the reason why I said God. Of course, God will not come down from heaven, but the more people are talking, the more people are taking legal steps against all these corrupt politicians, so that God will help our efforts, because these guys, they are something else. You guys, especially Fani-Kayode, never said anything when EFCC brought out the issue. The question now is that they just withdrew the case. Why did they withdraw the case? And this one is coming out to make math and be telling us a cock and bull stories. I used to think he's a reasonable man until lately. How do you explain a situation where money meant for salary is diverted to a fixed account, while workers in the same state are committing suicide for non-payment of salaries? And that was that woman I talked about. This is wicked. He has since lost it. Very soon you will hear him say a lovely dinner with my friend and brother in Kogi State to house Lokoja. That is exactly what Fani-Kayode is going to be saying. EFCC agreed to withdraw her case because the Kogi State government has agreed to return the said money to the coffer of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Can you imagine? This na follow politician Abba. No single shame. Now wow, for Fani-Kayode, no single shame at all. Do they have shame? No. As if we all don't know how bribery and corruption works in this country. You know, now once they have done nonsense, you are not coming to tell people who pronounced him. Is it not the same EFCC? Meaning they didn't do their investigation thoroughly before coming out. It is better they return the money to CBN. Governor Yahaha Bello would collect loan in the name of workers. He would convert it to personal use. Civil servants have been more at the receiving end due to Bello wickedness, and salary he has been collecting for the past 10 years. That is what I'm still collecting. So it is better CBN collects the money back. And this Yahaha Bello is a presidential material. Oh yeah, EFCC, what is happening? This is disappointing. In view of the dust raised over this matter, well, the same scenario as usual. We all know how all of these things play out. How they play out. Now today, this one is coming out to make math. Very shameful. In countries like China, Malaysia, or Saudi Arabia, Yahaha Bello will have his head chopped off for making his state workers suffered. FFK, have you cleared your own with EFCC? please clear your case. Then you can have the moral right to talk about others. He just doing a face saving. That is all what Yaya Bello is doing, face saving. And that is what he has been called to come and do in APC, and that is exactly what he will be doing. You can imagine one of the interviews, or the last interview he granted, when he was talking about what was this man's name? The governor of Rivers State, Wike, saying that he's going to campaign against them. Hi, now wow, now wow, now wow. He has turned to a praise singer so that he can chop. FFK got no value again. All of them will be laughing at him. All of those people will now be defending her. Ah, this man, no shame, no just the I just pity his children, because this thing, he's not going to go away. You can imagine a lot of people who didn't know his father then, but see what is being said about his father, and he's talking about his father this, his father that. Okay, oh, you have lost all credibility. Ah, nonsense. Who doesn't know Yaya Bello is guilty? EFCC freed him based on order from above. You are one of them. How come you become Bello spokesperson very, very soon? On serious fellow who is controlling EFCC, misguided fellow. Kayode sign with tail. All of them, they think they know how to manipulate things. They know how to manipulate issues, and they will come out and begin to begin to brag. That is exactly what Femi Kayode is doing. Very shameful. Those who stayed with this man would know they know him better. I think a lot of Nigerians have known him better. For now, they have known him. When I heard him say, I'm going to campaign against PDP, I'm going to open up the atrocities, you think people, what is it that you want to talk about, all of you that Nigerians are not aware? What is that thing that you people want to say? Or exactly you want to say that you think Nigerians are not aware that you're going to take, is going to take Nigerians by surprise? Forget all those rubbish story. Forget it. Nobody's interested. Nobody's interested at all. So guys, let us hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.